Hi there, for those who come to my inbox asking me which shares they should buy. By the way, I cannot tell you which shares you need to buy because we have different financial goals and strategy. But for you to buy a share, maybe I can explain 5 things that you need to consider before you make the decision to buy a share. So before buying any shares, check for their past price history. The other day I showed you how to analyze the shares using the price charts or the analysis chart that is provided by the stockbrokers. So assume a share is trading between 40 and 70 bob, and it's currently at, say, even 38 bob. That is the best buying zone. You can buy that share at that 8 shillings because it ranges between 40 to 70. So history helps you when to buy. The second thing you need to consider before buying a share: buy when fear is high, not when everyone is excited. And this one I can back it up with our Warren Buffett quote, which says, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful." So when people are fearing, maybe the prices are going down and they are fearing, that's a time for you to buy. You buy the dips. And when people are greedy, buying and the prices are going up, people are greedy. So there is a lot of demand in the market for the shares and the price goes up. That's the time to avoid buying and be fearful. So when prices are falling, also when news are negative, is a time a good share news can be negative. And then it dips. That is the time to buy. You can remember, was it last year but one? I think in Nvidia, there was another company, AI company, which was introduced, DeepSeek, in China. That day when it was introduced, the Nvidia shares, they dropped drastically. So if you are buying offshore shares, that was the right time to buy Nvidia because of that negative news, because there was competition. The third thing to consider when buying shares is buy in small portions. Do not buy bulk. Like myself, that's what I've done. I've bought shares since 2015. And what I do, every month I set aside a budget and I buy in portions. I'm buying consistently, small but consistently. And within no time you have accumulated more shares. And the good thing with this, so you're buying when the shares are up and when the shares are down. And what happens? The price averages down. So like now the shares are up at the moment. Maybe next year they will be down. So the price averages down, and this one will protect you from bad timing and also reduce stress. The other fourth thing to consider is buy from strong companies, which I call the stable companies. And these companies, they are always good in stock. One thing, they are companies which have good profits. And then they give regular dividends every now and then. And they have strong market position. Like most financial institutions, they are in this category. The blue chip companies like Safaricom, BAT, all those YTK, Capcholia, all those. So you buy from those strong companies. The final thing, and this one is what I keep on saying, have a clear financial goal or your strategy. What is your strategy? As I keep on saying, my strategy is I keep on buying every now and then. And what I buy, I don't buy any other share. I buy the dividend kings because my strategy, I want to invest in dividends. I don't want to be 60 when I have retired and be broken. Financially broken, you are old, you are what, you don't have the energy. I want to be earning passive income then. So I'm buying for long-term growth. And by this, I'm not selling. What is your strategy? Is your strategy buying for capital gains, or is your strategy buying long-term and also earning passively in terms of dividend? So you don't need to time the market. So what you need is consider these 5 scenarios and see which one is good for you, and then know when to buy. And you buy good companies at reasonable price consistently. So finally, wealth is built patiently and not quick. Money but slowly, patiently, and intentionally. Thank you.